I always say fitness, they partner with nutrition. That's like so important, especially when you take such an elite athlete as a marathon runner. You know, they've trained and trained and trained for this event. First of all, their mindset and their attitude is there. But it's not only that day, Mike, they have trained so far out. And it's not only what they're doing, but how they have fed their body prior to this to get it to this point. Because obviously a marathon runner, it's about strength, it's about endurance. So their body has got to be fed accordingly.
So does the Vitamix do that for me?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. If you're feeding your body the right foods, guess what? Your performance, your level of performance, it's going to go up. I encourage my clients to use it. It is easy. I have burned out blenders in the past. This machine is like the dynamo of machines.
Vitamix blended drinks provided the ultra-marathoners in Running America with the energy and nutrition their bodies needed to persevere and repair during their incredible journey from San Francisco to New York City. And research from the University of Toronto has proven that there is a scientific basis for the increased nutrition found in Vitamix meals. That's good to know, but one thing I still need to find out is just how these healthy Vitamix concoctions actually taste.
Huh. We have grapes, that's okay, orange, pineapple, spinach. I don't know, Wendy, that looks like a green smoothie to me.
You bet it does, but you're going to love it.
That's what they say.
Yes, yes.
Each one of those plays into something I need? Is that what happens?
Absolutely. We are going to, well, I'm going to add a little water.
Okay.
We all need that. We have to stay hydrated. Pineapple in with the core. And then I'm going to put some vitamin C. We all know what this is. Grapes, well, we all love those.
But spinach, and is it going to taste like spinach?
You won't believe that you will not taste one bit of it. You will taste nothing but the smoothest, creamiest, most fabulous drink you've ever had.
That's it. Well, I'll give you this so far. It's green.
It is, but now we're about to find out that it is delicious.
All right, let's see what it tastes like. Boy, that's good. Seriously good. I mean, that is good. And there's no, I mean, you know, the whole spinach idea, I mean, there's no, it doesn't taste like spinach. It is, I mean, it's sweet. It's good. Which brings us right back to nutrition. Now, I understand that the founder of Vitamix was actually a pioneer in whole food nutrition, which is the reason that we're here with Jody Berg, who is the president of Vitamix. Now, Jody, this was your great-grandfather who started this.
Yes, it was. Great-grandfather, who we call Papa Barnard, started the company in 1921.
And left quite a legacy. I mean, it was more than just start and then stop. I mean, it has carried through the years.
It's not only carried through, but it just continues to grow and expand. But it really got exciting in the 1930s when he came across the blending equipment. And what he realized is you could use blending equipment to increase the number and variety of delicious meals that you could eat that were healthy.
I have to tell you that one of the, I should be so lucky to have this video in my family, but the shots of your great-grandfather in that, I guess, first infomercial were remarkable.
I'm going to put in, ladies and gentlemen, the finest fruit. Oh, how the God of heaven loved America when he placed in our soil the elements that grow the old apple tree. And that old tree goes down in the soil of old Ohio.
He was talking about whole food nutrition back in the 1930s, and then when they filmed the infomercial in 1949, he talks about the whole apple and how the apple, the seeds and the skin and everything about it is full of phytonutrients, and that's what you need in your diet. He was 60 years ahead of his time.
What's in this one? Although
Spinach,
I can see.
Bananas, peaches, strawberries, almonds, orange juice.
Yeah, it's good.
The fellows in Running America may be a clear example of the dedication that people have to the machines. In an extreme case, albeit. I mean, they look at the distance they ran. They used the machine every day. It helped them get as far as they got. But you have a lot of fans that are in that same sort of vein, that sort of fanatical, stick with it, and you encourage that.
Well, they're extreme in the sense that they ran across America, but they're not extreme in the sense that they use their Vitamix several times a day. We have hundreds of thousands of people that use the machine several times a day for anything from smoothies to soup to salsa to hummus, all sorts of different combinations.
Now, I guess you have to sort of, if you're going to talk the talk, you have to walk the walk, and that's what the people who work here certainly do, because they have it, they're almost as much of raving fans, or maybe even more so because they work here, of the machine itself, and you encourage that.
We do. We try to encourage it. As new employees, after they've been here for a little while, they get their own machine. And we have break areas throughout the company, and we put a Vitamix in each of those break areas. So instead of bringing in the traditional lunch, employees will bring in with a big bag of vegetables or fruit. They're making smoothies or hot soup, hummus, salsa, you name it. And we're always making something delicious and healthy in the Vitamix.
And you help them make that connection between, I guess, nutrition and fitness. I mean, it's lost sometimes. Sometimes it's one or the other, but here they can get both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can. We have, in just a few of the areas, we have a lot of programs where we sponsor speakers to come in and talk about whole food nutrition and talk about health and talk about what they can do to change their lifestyle. But we also have a walking trail around the facility, and we have a gym.
Well, you suppose anybody's down there working out?
Oh, do you want to find out?
Let's take a look. See if they're sweating on the job like they should be.
Well, right now I'm training actually for the Cleveland Marathon, which is in May. I try to do 1 or 2 marathons a year. And in the summer, I usually do a triathlon. That's a half Ironman triathlon. That's only 70.3 miles. So it's swimming, bike riding, and then a half marathon at the end. I feel like there's a difference in the year that I've been here, that my time's improved. I can tell you that my personal record is improved in running. So I think a lot has to do with I was a healthy eater before, but boy, we've really upped the notch.
Having a Vitamix is definitely a big convenience because I used to spend $5, $6 a pop on getting a smoothie at my local mall or local store, and now I can have one whenever I want, and it's a fraction of the cost.
And so it all blends together very well. Customers and employees, fitness and nutrition, high-endurance athletes, and people who just want to be their personal best. It's clear that no matter what your fitness goals, providing your body with the best possible fuel gives you a competitive edge. So now it's time to ask yourself, what are you running on?